The Asian Pacific Screen Awards are endorsed by UNESCO in partnership with the International Federation of Screen Producers Association. Compelling, inspiring, remarkable. The Asia Pacific Screen Awards celebrate some of the world's most exciting filmmakers as they tell the stories of 4.5 billion people from 70 countries and regions, collectively covering 1/3 of the planet. Stories that share the colourful diversity of culture and the common thread of human experience. Stories that shine light into the lives and cherished customs of more than half the world's population. This evening, we honour the extraordinary achievements in Asia-Pacific film and the stunning contribution that this vast and vibrant region has made to world cinema. The 7th Annual Asia Pacific Screen Awards come to you from Queensland's capital and Australia's new world city of Brisbane. Please welcome your hosts for the evening, Chen Lei and Sophie Formica.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
A warm welcome to all of you for the 7th Annual Asia Pacific Screen Awards, coming to you from Brisbane in beautiful Queensland, Australia. I'm really delighted to welcome this evening my co-host, Chen Lei. I know that Brisbane is familiar to you. This is certainly not your first visit.
Thank you so much, Sophie. It's been my third time to host APSA, but so excited to be back, and especially in this beautiful and amazing world city, Brisbane, and especially it's APSA's new home.
Well, it is an honour to be standing up here tonight to present these awards, and I must say, APSA has certainly opened my eyes to the richness of film that we have on our doorstep.
And the medium of film also expresses the diversity of the Asia Pacific.
It certainly does. Now, tonight we will celebrate that diversity through the unique nature of storytelling through film. It certainly does bring us together, and it transcends all language and culture. With that, we would now like to welcome a true visionary to the Asia Pacific region, Brisbane's Lord Mayor, Graham Quirk.
Traditional custodians, Your Excellency, Ms Penelope Wensley AC, Governor of Queensland, Lady Mayoress Anne Quirk, Dr Jack Thompson, AM, President of the APSA Academy, the APSA Executive Chairman, Mr Michael Hawkins, Mr Jeff Hogg, Managing Director, Treasury, Casino and Hotel, to Mr Sham Benegal, International Jury President, and to jury members, to Professor Hongjun Kim, International Nominations Council Chairman, and the International Nominations Council members, to Mr Mike Ellis, President of Motion Picture Association, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the Asia Pacific Screen Awards are being brought to you from Brisbane, one of the world's most livable cities. Brisbane is Australia's new world city with a $135 billion economy and host of the 2014 G20 Leaders Summit. Tonight, and during the summit, Brisbane will be home to leaders representing 85% of global GDP, 2/3 of the world's population, and 75% of global trade. Brisbane is already firmly aligned with the Asia Pacific. It's where our economic destiny lies, and it is one of the principal reasons why the City of Brisbane has taken up this opportunity to host the awards. If we want to do business in the Asia Pacific, then we need to understand its people, its history, customs and traditions. Film is one of the most powerful means by which we connect with other cultures and learn about them. Brisbane is an emerging city within the Asia Pacific. This year, we launched the Choose Brisbane campaign. Managed by Brisbane Marketing, it invites decision makers to consider Brisbane for investment, study, conferences and business meetings when looking to do business in Australia. One of the advocates for the campaign is esteemed Hong Kong film producer Nan Sun Shi, who was International Jury President for the Asia Pacific Screen Awards in 2011. Another is Chen Lei, who we welcome as one of our co-hosts tonight. The second phase of the campaign was rolled out in Hong Kong in September, following my visit to the city of Kaohsiung in Taiwan for the Asia Pacific City Summit. Brisbane established the Asia Pacific City Summit in 1996, and it is now one of the region's leading business and civic forums. Another link to the region we are very proud of is the extraordinarily successful Asia Pacific Triennial of Contemporary Art Exhibition Series at the Queensland Art Gallery, Gallery of Modern Art. So Brisbane is a natural home for the Asia Pacific Screen Awards, which celebrate and recognise the finest cinematic achievements from the world's most dynamic and fastest growing region. I would also like to thank our presenting partner, making the awards possible, Echo Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a wonderful evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take a look at some of the extraordinary films nominated tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Governor of Queensland, Ms. Penelope Wensley AC.
Lovely to see you. Lord Mayor, President of the Academy, President of the International Jury and fellow members, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. As Governor of Queensland, I am delighted that Brisbane's, our capital city of Brisbane, capital of Queensland's vibrant state, a capital that is a city vigorously pursuing its connections with the Asia-Pacific region, is once again host to the annual Asia-Pacific Screen Awards. When APSA founding chairman Des Power first shared with me his bold vision for establishing a new system of film awards for the Asia-Pacific region to celebrate and to honour the great wealth of talent and creativity among Asia-Pacific filmmakers, and asked for my assistance in approaching UNESCO, I was immediately excited by the possibilities, because clearly this wasn't only about awards and the recognition of cinematic excellence, important as that was and is for the film industry in what is, as we were reminded earlier, the world's fastest growing film region. But it was about changing perceptions of the Asia-Pacific region, promoting to the rest of the world the extraordinary cultural diversity of this dynamic region. And within the region itself, using the power of film, whereas we've just seen from that run of clips, imagery cuts across barriers of language to create empathy and understanding and to speak universal truths, to draw those diverse cultures and countries closer together. As Australia's ambassador to France and a former ambassador to the United Nations, I knew that the moment was absolutely right for an approach to UNESCO. And it was very important to get their backing as the world's paramount cultural organisation. And the moment was right, ladies and gentlemen, because in the first years of the new century, tellingly referred to by many as the Asian century, members of the UN had adopted two major international treaties on protecting cultural heritage and promoting the diversity of cultural expression. And even more important, the international community had adopted the Universal Declaration on Cultural Diversity, calling on all the nations of the world to preserve and to promote cultural diversity. The idea of the Asia-Pacific Screen Awards responded to that call in a truly imaginative and practical way. Something that has stirred the imagination and engaged the commitment of countless individuals and organisations, and as we heard, as they named all of those countries, of many, many countries since. In this 7th year, they are set to become even bigger and better and more successful. And as I was thinking about this being the 7th year and thinking about cultural diversity, I thought about that number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 in ancient cultures, in modern cultures, in Western cultures, in Eastern cultures, in our Asia-Pacific region, has very special significance. It is a propitious number. It is an auspicious number. And in some languages, the symbol 7 means togetherness, and it means good fortune for relationships. We are building that good fortune for our countries in the Asia-Pacific region with these awards. We are building these closer relationships, which are very much one of the defining purposes of these awards. I congratulate everyone associated with bringing these awards to this 7th year of celebration. I congratulate all the nominees. I'm looking forward with enormous anticipation to finding out who is going to step up on the stage to receive one of those beautiful awards. I wish you all a most wonderful evening. Thank you.
And now a message from APSA's patron, Mr. Kim Dong-ho.
Congratulations on 7th birthday of Asian Pacific Screen Award. First, I'm very sorry that I couldn't attend this year's awarding ceremony. At first, I have a plan to attend and to be there with you, but unexpected government meetings will take place on the same time, so I couldn't. A few months ago, I was appointed as a chairman of the Presidential Committee for Cultural Enrichment, so I couldn't. Most of all, I would like to extend my appreciations and respect to Des Power for his outstanding contribution in both founding and leading APSA so successfully. And also I would like to expect the APSA will grow continuously future, leading by new chairman Michael Hawkins. And also I would like to congratulate to the winner of today for their contribution to Asian film industry. Thank you very much.
And now to the awards. The APSAs are committed to Academy member voting. So for the 3rd year running, the APSA Academy are honouring their peers in the documentary, children's and animation categories. Here to present the 7th annual APSA Award for Best Documentary Feature Film is producer, Vice Chairman of the European Film Academy, Director of the United Kingdom National Film and Television School, past APSA International Jury President and APSA Academy member Nick Powell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real pleasure to be here in Australia and in this wonderful city of Brisbane. A real pleasure, apart from the cricket, if you're a Pom. In fact, when I left the hotel, I asked the receptionist, what channel is the Ashes on tomorrow? And the receptionist said to me, Mr. Powell, if the England team bat first, it'll be on the Comedy Channel. So we have documentaries from the Asia-Pacific region often give the global audience unprecedented insight into some of the most inaccessible customs, cultures, traditions, not to mention political situations. The calibre of the nominees this year are quite remarkable. The nominees for the 7th annual APSA for Best Documentary Feature Film are
The Act of Killing, produced by Sinna Berger Sorensen, Joram Ten Brink, Christine Sin, Anna Kernke, Joshua Oppenheimer, and Michael Uwe Mediamo from Denmark, Norway, and the UK, with anonymous Indonesian producers whose identities were protected. It tells of the mass murders that took place in the wake of the 1965 Indonesian military coup, with some of the murderers centre stage and revered as heroes. From Israel, France, Germany and Belgium, The Gatekeepers, produced by Dror Mori, Estelle Fialon and Philippa Kowalski. Since the Six-Day War in 1967, Israel has failed to transform its crushing military victory into a lasting peace. For the first time, 6 former heads of Israel's domestic secret service agency, the Shin Bet, reflect publicly on their actions and decisions and recount their successes and failures. Menstrual Man, from India and Singapore, produced by Sia Kui Luan and Amit Viyamani, explores the life of a school dropout, once mocked but now acknowledged as a visionary for empowering rural Indian women with access to both feminine hygiene and a livelihood. In telling the story of this unlikely heroes, Menstrual Man underscores the importance of empowering women to combat poverty and that every individual can make a difference. No Burqas Behind Bars, from Japan, Sweden, Netherlands and Denmark, is produced by APSA Academy member and Iranian filmmaker Mariam Ebrahimi. No Burqas Behind Bars takes viewers inside an Afghan women's prison and provides insight into the lives of some of the most vulnerable and oppressed women on the planet. No Burqas Behind Bars received development funding through the MPA APSA Academy Film Fund in 2011. A World Not Ours, from Lebanon, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, Denmark and Palestine. Produced by Patrick Campbell and Mahadi Flaerful. This documentary presents an intimate portrait of 3 generations of a family exiled in a refugee camp in southern Lebanon. Filmed over more than 20 years by multiple generations of the same family, A World Not Ours is an illuminating study of belonging, friendship and family.
And the APSA goes to, from Denmark, Norway and the United Kingdom, The Act of Killing.
Well, this is very special to be here. So on behalf of the director, Joshua Oppenheimer, and my colleague, Signe Børge Sørensen, I would like to thank the Academy and all the festivals and the distributors in the Asian Pacific region that have supported us in our work. And we especially want to thank the families of the victims of the 65-66 genocide for telling Joshua their story in the beginning. So thank you to everyone.
Our next award celebrates Asia Pacific's Best Children's Feature Film for 2013.
And this award acclaims films that are suitable for young audience, children below the age of 18, and films that reveal the world through the perspective of a child. Bulgari luxury jewelry brand is once again sponsoring the APSA Best Children's Feature Film Award in 2013, and we thank them for their continued support.
All proceeds from Bulgari's specially designed Save the Children ring will go directly towards these programs.
And as mothers, we both support and feel grateful for this wonderful initiative.
So tonight we both wear our Bulgari Save the Children rings with a lot of pride.
Yeah. Well, to present this award, please welcome to the stage renowned Australian actor and director David Wenham.
We thank the members of the APSA Academy who voted in this category. The nominees for the 7th Annual APSA for Best Children's Feature Film, sponsored by Bulgari, are
Juvenile Offender, from the Republic of Korea, produced by Park Joo-young, tells the tale of abandonment and the importance of making up for lost time. A 16-year-old juvenile male offender under probation and living with his bedridden grandfather recommits a crime and is sent to a juvenile reformatory. When his grandfather dies, he's informed that his mother, who he thought dead, is in fact alive. From Japan, Leaving on the 15th Spring, produced by Yasuhiro Masaoka, Hiroshi Higa and Takeshi Sawa. This sensitive and poignant film centres on the life of a young girl on the cusp of adulthood, preparing to leave home for high school on a distant island. Torn between loyalty to her father and the home she's known her whole life, she must lead her traditional music circle in a farewell concert. Shopping from New Zealand. Produced by Sarah Shaw and Anna McLeish. Set in 1981 during a police crackdown, an adolescent boy falls under the charismatic charm of a petty thief and his close-knit gang. He's seduced into a criminal world that allows him to escape domestic tensions at home. He finds himself in over his head when these two worlds collide, with far-reaching consequences. Wajda, produced by Rahman Paul and Gerhard Meixner, is the first feature film directed by a Saudi Arabian woman, Haifa Al-Mansour. APSA welcomes this film from a country where filmmakers have for so long not enjoyed the creative freedoms of other countries. Wajda tells the story of a 10-year-old girl living in the capital of Saudi Arabia, determined to fight for her dreams and to ride a bicycle in the streets, as boys do. From Palestine and Jordan, When I Saw You, produced by Osama Bawadi. Having been separated from his father in the chaos of the Palestinian war, an 11-year-old boy and his mother are amongst refugees flooding over the border into Jordan. Like the generation before them, they sit waiting in temporary refugee camps. The young boy searches for a way out and discovers a new hope emerging with the times.
And the APSA goes to, from the Republic of Korea, Juvenile Offender.
그리고 특별히 놀라운 능력으로 영화를 완성해 주신, 그리고 저에게 가장 특별한 사람인 강혜가 감독님께 감사드립니다. 제가 수상하면 이렇게 무대 위에서 부둥켜 안고 같이 울자고 했는데 아쉽게도 같이 못 왔습니다.
A big special thank you to our incredible director, Kang Yi-kwan, who showed us an incredible level of commitment, passion for this film. In fact, we said, well, we're going to have a big, long cry if we win this prize. So I miss you, and this is for you.
Thank you.
Now I'd like to invite 2011 APSA documentary winning producer and APSA Academy member, Mariam Abrahimi, as well as chairman of Children's Film Fund and APSA Academy member, and Demi Guiraud, to announce the 2013 recipients of the APSA Children's Film Fund. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome.
Good evening. The 2013 APSA Children's Film Fund winner are, from India, Executive Producer Sudhir Palsane for Noor. Palsane was the APSA 2010 winner for Achievement in Cinematography for The Well.
And producer Kath Shelper from Australia for the wonderful adventures of Topsy Brown and Other Terrible Tales. Shelper was the 2009 APSA winner of Best Feature Film for Samson and Delilah, and one of the 2012 recipients of the MPA APSA Academy Film Fund for her project The Guardians, and we're certainly all looking forward to seeing the completed scripts.
Please welcome President and Managing Director of the Motion Picture Association Asia Pacific, Mike Ellis, and Chairman of the MPA APSA Academy Film Fund panel responsible for determining the grant recipients, Andrew Pike.
Thank you, Sophie. The MPA is delighted to continue our close association with the Asia Pacific Screen Awards and proud to support some of the region's leading filmmakers through this development fund. The fund was the brainchild of the APSA founding chairman, Des Power. Grants totaling $300,000 have been awarded to projects from countries as diverse as the Islamic Republic of Iran, India, Republic of Korea, People's Republic of China, Iraq, Kazakhstan, Israel, Turkey, and here in Australia. Tonight, we award a further $100,000 to 4 deserving APSA Academy members to help them bring their individual stories to international screens.
Tonight, we are here to award 4 well-deserving Academy members with support for their new projects.
So the recipients are, from New Zealand, producer Ainsley Gardner for her film Canoe. An evocation of an ancient Maori legend blended with a personal story of survival. And number 2, Fallout, a story set in the Marshall Islands from Hawaii-based producer Jeanette Henrico. A project laced with unexpected humour explores the affected past and present of the American nuclear test on a small, dislocated island community.
And thirdly, Kabala Orchestra from Turkish filmmaker Reis Çelik. It's a lively and irreverent encounter between East and West through music, set in Iraq during the Gulf War. And fourthly, from Indonesian master filmmaker Garin Nugroho, The Monkey Mask, a fantasy about spiritual and mythical worlds emerging from the harsh realities of life in the city streets.
I'm here to present the 7th annual APSA for Best Animated Feature. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Brisbane Lord Mayor Graham Clark.
Animation is also a beloved art form and one that predates live action. And the nominees for the 7th annual APSA for animated feature film are:
From the Republic of Korea, The Fake, produced by Cho Young-ka. The Fake tells the story of a municipality under threat of a man-made flood. Due to the construction of a hydro dam, the citizens of a rural village place their fate in the hands of a church elder who is not all he appears to be. One of the villagers makes a fateful decision to take matters into his own hands. From the Russian Federation, Ku Kinzaza, produced by Sergei Selyanov, Leonid Lamorik, Yuri Kuzhnarov, Oleg Unashov, and Konstantin Ernst. A remake of a director's classic live-action film 27 years ago. Ku Kinzaza is a story of 2 people who are accidentally teleported to the alien planet Pluck. In this sandy world, people meet and greet each other by the colour of their pants. Patron Inverted, from Japan and produced by Mikio Ono. Patron Inverted tells the story of an underground world where tunnels extend everywhere and people lead quiet and enjoyable lives. Patron, a princess in her underground village, loves to explore the tunnels. Her favourite place is a prohibited danger zone where unexpected events and hidden secrets come to light. Our 4th nominee is from Japan's legendary director Hayao Miyazaki. From Studio Ghibli, The Wind Rises, produced by Toshio Suzuki, tells the story of a boy who dreams of flying and designing beautiful aeroplanes. Unable to become a pilot, he joins an engineering company, swiftly becoming one of the world's most accomplished aeroplane designers, who faces the challenges of love, perseverance, and making choices in a turbulent world. And from India, The World of Guppy and Bagha, produced by the Children's Film Society of India, based on a fable from master filmmaker Satyajit Ray. The World of Guppy and Bagha tells the story of 2 people who are banished to the same forest, encounter each other, and their fates become entwined for life.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is, from the Russian Federation, Ku Kinzaza.
Good day. It's a happiness day in my life. I want to say some words for you, and all my words is in my heart. Thank you very, very much. I return home and begin study English because this language is language of Australia. I love you. Thank you very much.
We're here to present the 7th Annual ABSA for Best Screenplay is ABSA family member and the founding chairman who make me feel just like a very dear dad. Ladies and gentlemen, Despa.
This is a bit special. Thank you for being here. I get to see a lot of movies, and there's something I would love to say. You see people coming out of a movie and they say, what a great film. I come out of a movie and I say, yeah, great film, but it was a great script also. So I'm very biased in favour of writers. Writers, they're the ones who really light the fire, and it's a fire that never stops burning. I commend them, I congratulate them. Unlike the actors, they're the ones who earn the big bucks. The directors get all the glory, and the producers and the executive producers, they swamp the credits at the end. The poor old writer, he gets a mention or she gets a mention down here somewhere. So it really is a delight to have the chance to applaud a great writer this evening for a wonderful film.
Three-time ABSA winner, Iranian writer-director Asghari Farhadi for The Past, from France and Italy. A subtle drama set in Paris with divorce and secrets as the central themes. Farhadi won Best Screenplay and the coveted Jury Grand Prize at the 2009 ABSAs for About Ali. In 2011, his film A Separation won over 70 awards internationally, including an ABSA for Best Film, Golden Globe, and an Academy Award for Best Foreign Film. From the Russian Federation, ABSA winning writer Denise Asokhin for Celestial Wives of the Meadow Mari, which tells 23 different tales about women of Mari influenced by their folklore. Asokhin won the Garan Prize for Best Script at this year's Kinotofar Open Russian Film Festival. His screenplay for Silent Souls, adapted from his own novel, won him the Best Screenplay Award at the 2011 ABSAs, Mar del Plata Film Festival, and the Russian Nika Awards. From Bangladesh, Mostafa Sarwar Farooqi, an award-winning co-writer, Anisul Haq, for television. Farooqi is credited as bringing modernism and realism to Bangladeshi cinema. Haq is a highly regarded writer and has won the Bangla Academy Award, a top literary prize, along with multiple screenplay awards. Farooqi and Haq have collaborated on a number of feature films, and television has been selected as Bangladesh's entry into the 2014 Academy Awards. From India, France and Germany, director and screenwriter Ritesh Batra for The Lunchbox. This, his debut feature, won the Audience Choice Award at this year's Cannes Film Festival and has won awards at both the Odessa and Reykjavik International Film Festivals. He has previously won multiple international awards for his short films and was named a Sundance Film Festival Time Warner Storytelling Fellow and an Annenberg Fellow. From Malaysia, writer, director, producer Yorwe bin Hajasari for Hugh Newt. Hajasari, a published and successful writer, based Hugh Newt on Joseph Conrad's first novel, El Mayor's Folly. Hajasari's screenplay provides a window into the Malay society at the turn of the 19th century, a highly competitive mix of indigenous cultures living and working together. Hugh Newt received a Special Honour Award at this year's ASEAN International Film Festival.
From India, Ritesh Batra for The Lunchbox.
But on behalf of the entire team of Lunchbox, Ritesh, the actors Nawaz, Irfan, Nimrat, and everyone, Sikh Entertainment, ASAP, NFDC, Raw Films, Dar Motion Pictures, everyone, thank you very, very, very much. And this one's going to Ritesh. Thank you.
To present the 7th Annual APSA for Achievement in Cinematography, please welcome 2013 Chairman, APSA International Nominations Council, Professor Hong Joon Kim.
Thank you. And the nominees for the 7th Annual APSA for Achievement in Cinematography are
Palestinian cinematographer and co-producer Ehab Asl for Omar, a powerful film about love, trust and fighting for freedom. Asl started out in the 1990s as a camera assistant on iconic Hollywood films including The Apostle and The Insider. Returning to Palestine, he continued on shorts, documentaries and feature films. Now based in Nazareth, Asl runs his company Yellow Dawn Productions. Omar is Palestine's submission to the 2014 Academy Awards. From the People's Republic of China, Liu Ye, for Back to 1942, has worked with eminent directors Zhang Yimou, John Woo and Feng Xiaogang. Liu Ye was nominated for an Academy Award in 1996 for his work on Shanghai Triad and has won China's prestigious Golden Rooster Award for his work on Assembly, and most recently for Back to 1942, which was also awarded at the Rome International Film Festival. Australian cinematographer Mandy Walker for Tracks, the screen adaptation of Robin Davidson's famous memoir of her trek across the Australian desert in 1977. Walker, one of Australia's most sought-after cinematographers, has worked on iconic films such as Lantana and Cannes Camera d'Or winner Love Serenade. She's a recipient of multiple awards, including an Award of Distinction from the Australian Cinematographer Society. Kyrgyzstan cinematographer Murat Aliyev for The Old Man, Kazakhstan's entry into the 2014 Academy Awards. Inspired by Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, The Old Man tells a story of survival of an old shepherd and his flock battling a harsh remote steppe. Aliyev now works with the film studio Kyrgyzfilm. Among Aliyev's numerous works are Border, The Uranium Typhoon, Keeleen and Revenge. Indian cinematographer Rajiv Ravi for Monsoon Shootouts from India, the UK and the Netherlands. A Hindi noir thriller shot in Mumbai, it tells the story of a rookie cop and a life-altering decision that comes at a price. Debuting with the film Chandibar, Ravi followed with APSA-nominated film Dev D, claiming the Indian Filmfare Award for Best Cinematography.
And the APSA goes to Liu Yue for Back to 1942 from the People's Republic of China.
Produced by Wang Zhonglei and Zhang Heping. Written by Liu Zhanwing. Directed by Feng Xiaogang. Here to accept the award on behalf of Liu Yue, please welcome Yo Yao Shi from the production company and major investor Hua Yi Brothers.
Yeah, so I'm not him. I'm not Liu Yue. I wish I was, as very talented, obviously. So I'll just keep this short and sweet. And thank you to APSA. Thank you to the jury, obviously. And have a good rest of the night. All right.
The FIAP award is given annually by the producers of the international film community in recognition of outstanding achievement in film in whatever form. Here tonight, representing FIAP, we have two members of the FIAP Executive Committee, Supren Sen and Matthew Dina. To announce the recipient of the 2013 FIAP Award for Outstanding Achievement in Film in the Asia-Pacific region, please welcome to the stage Supren Sen.
As a global representative of the international film producers community, FIAP is very proud to celebrate a respected member of the dynamic Korean film industry producer Lee Chun-yoon. Tonight, it's an honor to present the FIAP Award for Outstanding Achievement in Film in the Asia-Pacific region to Lee Chun-yoon, a man of passion for films and of dedication for his national film industry.
Lee Chun-yan has been a symbol for the Korean industry during the time of its greatest developments and is arguably one of the most important players in modern Korean cinema. Lee is most recognised for the Whispering Corridors series, a series that broke new ground for Korean-style horror in the 1990s and is often marked as the starting point of the so-called K-horror genre, launching the careers of many debut filmmakers, including APSA International jury member Kim Tae-yong. Born in 1951, Lee's career commenced in musical theatre. He entered the world of Korean film in the mid-1980s and has the reputation for launching many young stars' careers, including Choi Kang-hee, Kim Go-ri, Kim Ok-bin, and Kong Hyo-jin. However, the most successful actress Lee is credited to having been responsible for is Shim Yoon-ha, who worked with Lee on Art Museum by the Zoo and Interview. Lee has contributed greatly to the diversity of Korean genre films, developing more than 20 features. Notable productions include Park Chang-wook's Trio, the melodrama Interview, the erotic drama Addicted, the sports comedy Spin Kick, the period biopic Hwang Jin-yi, and the hit action comedy Running Turtle. This year's The Terror Live was the surprise hit of 2013 and launched the career of yet another director, Kim Wang-woo. Lee's ability to mentor young filmmakers has earned him a reputation as a big brother to the emerging talent in Korea, and his talent in uniting the film industry has seen him build bridges between the established and emerging filmmakers, the film industry and government. Lee Chun-yan is an opinion leader celebrated for his integrity, honesty and devotion to the industry. We welcome him to the FIAP Hall of Fame.
압사와 FIAP 고맙습니다. 저는 금년이 아주 운이 좋은 해 같아요. 지금 잠깐 보셨지만 금년에 제가 만든 영화 더 테러 라이브가 한국에서만 600만 명의 관객을 모았고요. 그다음에 크리스마스 전에 또 이 브리스번에 와서 이 상을 받으니까 아주 행운의 해 같습니다. 앞으로 이 브리스번에서 열리고 있는 압사를 사실 더욱더 크게 활성화시켜서 아시아 영화인들에게 이 권위와 명예를 주고 또 아시아 영화인들이 모여서 사람도 섞고 돈도 섞어서 같이 영화도 만들고 궁극적으로는 아시아 영화 시장을 하나로 묶는 그런 계기가 됐으면 좋겠다 싶습니다. 저는 지금 한국에 가면 이 브리스번 시와 이 압사의 홍보대사 역할을 제가 하겠습니다. 그리고 이번 이 수상을 계기로 여기 계신 여러분들이 저희 한국 영화에 대해서 조금이나마 더 관심을 갖는 그런 계기가 됐으면 좋겠고요. 이번 브리스번 일정이 너무 짧아서 자세히 못 봤습니다. 곧 가족들을 데리고 브리스번에 다시 와서 충분히 즐기겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
Thank you very much.
To present the award for Best Performance by an Actress, please welcome Australian icon and APSA Academy President, Dr. Jack Thompson.
What a pleasure it is for me to have been here for 7 years, to be standing here in this extraordinary City Hall, supported by this fabulous city, to announce the award for the best performance by an actress, who, along with all the nominees and, of course, the winners, is now inducted into the Asia-Pacific Screen Academy, and I'm sure will now wear her pin, the Academy pin, with pride as I do. It is the Asia-Pacic's largest academy. It covers some 70 countries. There are more ethnic populations and languages and history in this region than in any other part of the world. I think it's something of which we can all be very proud, and it's based here not just in Australia, but here in Brisbane. But bear with me, let's go back for a moment to ancient Greece and to the word itself, academy. It comes from academia. And it was the purpose of the academia to promote knowledge and culture. And it was the goddess Athena who was the patron of the academia, the goddess of wisdom and skill. We could reflect on that. And of course, the only difference between then and now is that Athena never worked in the film industry. She might have complained if she had. But then surely she, and not me, would be representing APSA for the best performance by an actress. It is my pleasure, and the nominees are...
Stage and screen actress Ayça Dumkaja is nominated for her role as a struggling music student in Yozgat Blues from Turkey and Germany. Dumkaja won Best Actress awards at the Istanbul, Sarajevo, Adana Golden Bull, Tetuan and Nuremberg International Film Festivals for Gitmik, My Marlowe and Brando, a film she co-wrote and starred in. Based on her own life events, she travelled during the Iraq War to rescue her Kurdish love trapped behind the border. From Iraqi Kurdistan, France and Germany, Golshifteh Farahani for My Sweet Pepperland. The renowned Iranian actress has starred in over 20 feature films, including Asghar Farhadi's APSA-winning film, About Ali. My Sweet Pepperland sees Farahani as a teacher battling prejudice in a remote village. At the age of 14, Farahani won her first Best Actress award. She achieved international acclaim, starring with Leonardo DiCaprio in Ridley Scott's Body of Lies. Stage and screen actress Nagar Javahirian for her role in The Painting Pool from the Islamic Republic of Iran. A film about two people who are very different and the miracle of love. Javahirian has won numerous prizes, most notably the Best Actress Award for Before the Burial at the Ocean Cine Fan Film Festival and Best Actress for Gold and Copper at the Farge International Film Festival. Debut actress Firimako Black for her role in White Lies from New Zealand, a story about a medicine woman asked to hide a secret that will protect one life but destroy another. White Lies premiered at the recent Toronto International Film Festival and is New Zealand's official entry to the 2014 Academy Awards. Black, a Maori recording artist, was made a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit for services to Maori music and received an Arts Foundation Laureate Award. And internationally renowned actress Zhang Ziyi for her role in The Grandmaster from Hong Kong and the People's Republic of China. Zhang has been nominated for many awards, including 3 BAFTAs and a Golden Globe. She won Best Supporting Actress at the 16th Independent Spirit Awards and in 2006 was named the most popular actress by the Beijing New Film Association. Previous film credits include Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon and House of Flying Daggers.
And the winner is, from the People's Republic of China, Zhang Ziyi. Unfortunately, Zhang Ziyi is unable to be with us this evening. I'm sure she is overseas and working the best place for an actor to be. I know that she is delighted to accept the award, and Zhang Ziyi has prepared this acceptance speech. I accept the award on her behalf.
I wish to thank the jury for this prize. It's an honor to be in the company of these wonderful actresses from many different countries, representing different cultures. I share this award with all of you. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
To present the 7th Annual APSA for Best Performance by an Actor, please welcome international jury member from Turkey, Tamir Levent.
Legend of Turkish stage and screen, Tamir Levent is a prolific and sought-after actor and theatre director. His lead performance in last year's ABSA Best Feature Film winner Beyond the Hill earned him an ABSA nomination for Best Actor. He is currently starring in a weekly historical television series and will appear next year in Turkish auteur Nuri Bilge Ceylan's Winter Sleep and Georgian filmmaker Georgi Ovashvili's follow-up film To the Other Bank.
The nominations for the 7th annual ABSA for Best Performance by an Actor are...
From Australia, Aaron Pedersen for Mystery Road, a contemporary western meets murder mystery set in outback Australia. In his first feature film lead role, Pedersen plays an Indigenous detective investigating the murder of a teenage girl. Pedersen's extensive career on stage and television has made him one of Australia's best-loved actors. He recently performed in one of the anthology chapters of auteur and ABSA winner Warwick Thornton's The Dark Side. Adam Bakri for Omar from Palestine. Israeli-born Bakri makes his feature film debut in this film about childhood friends fighting for different freedoms. The day after graduating from the prestigious Lee Strasberg Institute in New York, Bakri sent an audition tape to Academy Award-nominated director Hani Abu Assad and was on the set for Omar the following month. Bakri has participated in several theatre productions and a number of short films. Lee Bwang-han from the Republic of Korea for his multiple roles in the historic drama Masquerade. The film became the 4th highest-grossing film in Korean history. Masquerade dominated at the Korean Oscars, winning awards in an incredible 15 categories, with Lee winning Best Actor and the Popularity Award. In his career, Lee has taken on a broad spectrum of roles. His role in the blockbuster G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, established him as an international superstar. From Japan, stage and screen legend, appearing in over 100 features in a 59-year career, Tatsuya Nakadai for Japan's Tragedy, the 2010 story of an earthquake that caused the death or misplacement of 20,000 people and over 31,000 people to end their own lives. Among Nakadai's many accolades are the Golden Arrow Award and 2 Blue Ribbon Awards for Best Actor. He's received high honor in Japan with an Order of the Rising Sun and has been named Person of Cultural Merit. And finally from Kazakhstan, actor Yerbolot Togozakov for his lead performance in The Old Man. The film centers on a shepherd's descent into a hell on a harsh and lonely steppe. Togozakov dreamed of working in film, but it wasn't until his 60s that he starred in feature films The Tale of Pink Hair in 2010 and Baikonur in 2011. In 2012, he won Kazakhstan's National Award for Actor of the Year for his role in The Old Man, Kazakhstan's entry into the 2014 Academy Awards.
And ABSA goes to Lee Byung-hun.
Well, I have to admit, Lee Byung-hun has been one of my favorites, so I'm so happy for him. Well, he recorded a few words of thanks, so let's just take a look.
I would like to thank Asia Pacific Screen Awards, Brisbane City Council, UNESCO, and the FIAP. And I also would like to thank everyone that worked on Masquerade. I accept this award on their behalf. Thank you very much.
I'm here to present the 7th annual ABSA for achievement in directing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ABSA International Jury Member from Korea, Kim Tae-yong.
Internationally awarded Korean filmmaker and professor Kim Tae-yong is the director of Memento Mori, which is considered one of the most influential Korean horror films of this millennium. His other award-winning films include Family Ties and Late Autumn. His commissioned short film, You Are More Than Beautiful, screened at this year's Sundance Film Festival. Kim is currently in production on his next highly anticipated feature film.
Okay, and the nominees for the 7th annual ABSA for achievement in directing are...
From Singapore, debut feature director Anthony Chen for Ilo Ilo, winner of the coveted Camera d'Or Award for Best Feature Film at this year's Cannes Film Festival, and winner of 4 awards including Best Film and Best New Director at the recent Golden Horse Awards, and Singapore's entry into the 2014 Academy Awards. Ilo Ilo is set during the Asian financial crisis and tells of a young maid's awkward relationship with her employers. Director Amir Baigazin for Harmony Lessons from Kazakhstan, Germany and France. This is Baigazin's debut feature film, and it has scooped awards worldwide. It tells the story of a boy bullied but preparing his revenge. It won 2 awards at this year's Berlin International Film Festival and Grand Jury Prize for Best New Director at this year's Seattle International Film Festival, along with the top international prize at Moscow's Tomorrow Film Festival. From Kurdistan, France and Germany, My Sweet Pepperland by established director Honar Salim. The film competed in the Un Certain Regard at this year's Cannes Film Festival. The film follows a love story between a Kurdish war hero and a teacher and the obstacles they face. My Sweet Pepperland has won the Special Jury Award at the Abu Dhabi Film Festival, Best Film at the Chicago Film Festival, and Best Film at the Dubai Film Festival in Kurdistan. From Japan, Academy member and director Hirokazu Koreeda for Like Father, Like Son, a film that follows 2 families who discover their children were switched at birth. Koreeda, considered one of the best contemporary Asian directors working today, competed for the Palme d'Or at this year's Cannes Film Festival, winning the jury prize and a commendation from the ecumenical jury. From the Islamic Republic of Iran, director Shahram Mokhri's sophomore feature, Fish and Cat, is spectacularly shot in one take. The film is based on a true story about a restaurant that served minced human flesh for food. The film won the special Horizonte Award for Innovative Content at this year's Venice Film Festival and Best Film at the Lisbon and Estoril Film Festival in Portugal.
And the APSA goes to, from Singapore, Anthony Chen for Ilo Ilo.
Thank you so much for this, to the jury, to APSA, to Brisbane. I think I've got an affinity with Brisbane. I was here 3 weeks ago for the Brisbane International Film Festival, and here I am again, and I won something. So I hope to be back. I'd like to thank all the cast and crew, that work on this film. Without the amazing performances, we wouldn't have this film. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The jury also awarded a special mention to Amir Baigazin for Harmony Lessons from Kazakhstan, Germany and France, and Honar Salim for My Sweet Pepperland from Iraqi Kurdistan, France and Germany. The heart and soul of APSA is cinematic excellence and films that express their cultural origin, thus our involvement with UNESCO. Let's hear from UNESCO's Director General, Irina Bokova, from the UNESCO headquarters in Paris, France.
Governor of Queensland, Miss Penelope Wensley, Lord Mayor of Brisbane, Councillor Mr. Graham Kirk, ladies and gentlemen. The Asia-Pacific Screen Awards are a moment to celebrate the fabulous creativity and cultural diversity of this region. At a time when all societies are transforming, we need every opportunity to advance respect for human rights while preserving the independence, integrity and fruitful diversity of cultures, in the words of UNESCO's Constitution. This is UNESCO's goal, to promote cultural diversity as a source of belonging, a wellspring for creativity, and a bridge for understanding. Film has a vital role to play here, and this is the importance of the Asia-Pacific Screen Awards. Film is far more than entertainment. It is a way to explore the human condition and to raise questions about bettering human rights and dignity. The film industry is also a pillar of what we call the creative economy, which is becoming a powerful enabler and driver of sustainable development. UNESCO has just released the Creative Economy Report 2013 with United Nations Development Programme, highlighting the power of cultural industries, including film, to create jobs and generate income, to deepen dialogue and understanding between and within societies. I wish to thank the Asia-Pacific Screen Awards for supporting these goals. But most of all, I thank every creator and artist involved for encouraging the dialogue we need for a more peaceful and just world.
And now please welcome APSA International Jury Member Albert Lee from Hong Kong to present the 7th Annual APSA UNESCO Award.
Prolific film producer and Hong Kong industry stalwart Albert Lee has produced in the past decade more than 20 feature films. One of Asia's most active producers, Lee is internationally regarded for film production and distribution and was nominated for the APSA 2011 Best Feature Film for Let the Bullets Fly, which at the time became China's highest-grossing film of all time and receiving over 60 award wins and nominations throughout the world.
Thank you. The 7th APSA UNESCO Award goes to, from the Islamic Republic of Iran, the painting Pool.
Produced by Manucher Mohammadi, written by Hamid Mohammadi, directed by Here to accept the award on behalf of the producer, Manucher Mohammadi, is actress and nominee, Nagar Javoherian.
Good evening. I think I feel so excited right now, but I think it is just absolute honor and pleasure to be with you tonight and receive this amazing award. As an actress of the film, I can say that it was my lifelong dream to represent my nation, Iranian nation, a nation who loves culture, a nation who adores art. And I would like to thank the jury and to congratulations to the crew of the film and all of you. Thank you.
I'm here to present the jury grand prize as APSA International Jury Member from Sri Lanka, the Honourable Dr. Malini Fonseca.
The Honourable Dr. Malini Fonseca is regarded as the Queen of Sri Lankan cinema and is a member of the Sri Lankan Parliament. This year she celebrates a 50-year career on television, stage and screen. She has starred in more than 150 feature films, has produced and directed 3 feature films and has received many international and national awards, 2 bestowed upon her by the Sri Lankan President. CNN named Dr. Fonseca as one of Asia's 25 greatest actresses of all time.
Hi everyone, good evening. I'm so honored to be in Brisbane for the Asia Pacific Screen Awards and delighted to be presenting this award. And the winner of the 7th APSA Jury Grand Prize is from Bangladesh, producer Mustafa Sawaroski Faruqi and co-producer Mehboob Rahman for television.
Produced by Mustafa Sawa Faruqi and co-produced by Mehboob Rahman. Written by Anasul Haq and Mustafa Sawa Faruqi. Directed by Mustafa Sawa Faruqi. Please welcome co-screenwriter and nominee Anasul Haq and lead actress Nusrat Imroz Tish to the stage to accept the award.
I'd like to thank all of you, the juries, and it's a big opportunity for us, for Bangladesh, and thank you all. That's it.
The jury this year have awarded another grand jury prize, and here to present this award is APSA International Jury Member from Switzerland, Christopher Schaub.
Renowned Swiss writer-director Christoph Schaub has directed 18 feature films and documentaries, which have screened throughout the world. He's been nominated for the Swiss Film Prize 5 times. His latest, Millions Can Walk, releasing in January 2014, documents the month-long walk across India on Gandhi's birthday by many of its poorest people. Schaub's jury appointment highlights the coalition between APSA and the European Film Academy.
And the winner of the 7th annual APSA Jury Grand Prize is, from India, director Ritesh Patron for The Lunchbox.
It's a truly awesome day for everyone from the team of Lunchbox. Once again, on behalf of Ritesh and the entire team, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, APSA. Thank you, City of Brisbane. Thank you, esteemed international jury. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
This year's International Jury President, master filmmaker Shyam Benegal, has been a major figure in India's new wave cinema. Before Mr. Benegal presents the 7th annual APSA for Best Film Feature, let's take a look back at a snapshot of his remarkable film career.
Revered throughout India and indeed the world, master filmmaker Shyam Benegal has made 26 feature films, several documentaries and television series, including a 53-hour TV series on the history of India. He has won the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Hindi no less than 7 times and has had 28 wins in other categories. His 1974 debut film, Encore, won him 3 national awards and confirmed him as a member of India's new wave cinema, introducing both legendary Indian actress Shabana Azmi and Benegal to the world. A lecturer and film producer, Shyam Benegal was also a member of the Indian Parliament's upper house, Rajya Sabha, from 2006 to 2012. Among his many national and international awards are 2 of the Government of India's most prestigious awards. In 1976, he received the Padma Shri, awarded in recognition of distinguished contribution by a citizen of India to various spheres of activity, including the arts. And in 1991, he received the even more prestigious Padma Bhushan, awarded to recognise distinguished service of a high order to the nation in any field. Shyam Benegal is also a recipient of the Indira Gandhi National Integration Award and the Dada Saheb Phalke Award for Lifetime Achievement. In 2007, he was awarded the honorary title of Doctor of Letters from the Jamia Millia University in New Delhi and from the University of Calcutta in 2011. Mr. Benegal is currently working on an important historical television series, Sanfordham, on the establishment of the Indian Constitution, which will premiere to Indian audiences early 2014.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shyam Benegal. Welcome. Welcome. It truly is a privilege to have you with us this evening.
Thank you.
Well, we'll celebrate with a compilation of Indian films that have been put together tonight to showcase the films that have been nominated from India over the past 7 years of the APSAs. And we'll do this accompanied by a beautiful 3-piece Indian ensemble, Surabhi. I have no doubt you recognised a lot of those clips. Yes. We'd now like you to stay with us to present the Best Feature Film category.
Well, this is the big one. And the nominees are...
From Japan, Like Father, Like Son, produced by Matsuzaki Kaoru and Taguchi Hijiri. Like Father, Like Son explores a family thrown into turmoil after a phone call from the hospital where their son was born, and follows the family's reaction as they realize their biological son was switched at birth and that their 6-year-old son is not theirs. The father is forced to make a life-changing decision to choose between nature and nurture. Omar, from Palestine, produced by Hani Abu Assad, Walid F. Zaraita and David Gerson. Omar tells the story of a boy accustomed to dodging surveillance bullets to visit his secret love. He becomes a freedom fighter, and suspicion and betrayal jeopardize his trust in childhood friends. But occupied Palestine knows neither simple love nor clear-cut war, and he must face painful choices about life and manhood. From France and Italy, The Past, produced by Alexandra Meleghi, written and directed by Iranian master Asghari Fahadi. The Past is the Islamic Republic of Iran's official entry to the 2014 Academy Awards. Following a 4-year separation, an Iranian man returns to Paris from Tehran in order to finalize his divorce proceedings. Relationships are tested, and secrets from the past are unveiled. Television, from Bangladesh, produced and directed by Mustafa Sawar Faruqi. A community leader of a waterlogged village in rural Bangladesh bans every kind of image and claims imagination is sinful. But change is a desperate wind, and the tension between tradition and modernity grows to such an extent that it starts to have a ripple effect on the lives of people in the village. The Turning, from Australia, produced by Robert Connolly and Maggie Miles. 17 Australian directors from diverse artistic disciplines each create a chapter of the hauntingly beautiful novel by multi-award-winning author Tim Winton. The linking and overlapping stories explore the extraordinary turning points in ordinary people's lives in a stunning portrait of a small coastal community. From Sri Lanka, With You, Without You, produced by Lasanta Navaratna and Muhammad Adamali. A lonely man meets and marries a beautiful woman and thinks he has finally found a way to put his past behind him. But a chance visit from an old army friend opens up wounds that threaten to tear open the fabric of a mutilated nation coming to grips with the unspeakable cost of a 30-year civil war.
And the APSA for the Best Feature Film goes to Omar from Palestine. Happy? No, it's not too happy.
Well, I'm sure I speak for Hani and Waleed and everybody who worked on the film that it's a great honor to be recognized this way, especially amongst all of our colleagues, because, as we all know, getting a movie made is pretty much impossible, especially in the region where all these movies have been made. So, you know, it's kind of for all of us, and it's for the success of continuing in this region and people making small movies that people watch elsewhere. So, thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome APSA Executive Chairman Michael Hawkins to the stage.
Your Excellency, Ms Penelope Wensley, AC, Governor of Queensland, the Right Honourable the Lord Mayor of Brisbane, Graham Quirk, Mr Jeff Hogg, Managing Director, Treasury Hotel and Casino, Mr Jack Thompson, AM, President, APSA Academy, Mr Sham Benegol, International Jury President, and jury members, Professor Hong Joon Kim, International Nominations Chairman and Nomination Council members, Mr Mike Ellis, President of the Motion Picture Association, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and APSA nominees, congratulations to each and every one of you. A city hall is the heart and soul of the life of a city, its history, its future, its place in the lives of its citizens, its place alongside other cities of the world. It is with immense pride, then, that the 7th Annual Asia-Pacific Screen Awards bring to Brisbane, to its City Hall, the work of some of the most esteemed filmmakers from the 70 countries and regions of Asia-Pacific. It is here that their talent and creativity is judged by their peers and acclaimed. It is a process that takes many factors into account: cinematic excellence, skill, story, and cultural influences. It's a process that enables established film companies and studios to compete with low-budget international producers from lesser-known countries. But the APSA jury table is a level playing field, and I commend and thank this year's jury for its considered and wise approach to what is a most difficult task. There was a moment last year when APSA seemed to have an uncertain future. Academy members rallied with over 100 emails urging APSA to secure its future. That certainty came from the City of Brisbane, through its Lord Mayor and its councillors. APSA has an assured future. Our job now is to continue to promote films from Asia Pacific to the widest possible audiences around the globe. In that regard, I must acknowledge the support we have had from the Motion Picture Association, who has advanced some $400,000 by way of grants to develop scripts through to production. Already this initiative has led to an Iranian film winning both an APSA and an Oscar. Thanks to the MPA, there are now some 12 film projects in various stages of completion. I have been associated with the movie business for most of my life, and I certainly appreciate how difficult and challenging it can be for filmmakers. I greatly admire them for their commitment to their art. It takes tenacity, belief, and often a lot of creative daring and imagination to break through. One of Hollywood's most famous writers and directors, Josh Logan, offered this advice: keep working on yourself to learn what is inside and whether it is good, and don't worship fame. Love the art in yourself rather than yourself in the art. We respect you as filmmakers and your art. On behalf of all of my colleagues at APSA, I offer our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to all of you who enter our competition. No matter where you are from in Asia Pacific, no matter what language, APSA supports you. APSA encourages you, and it is our honour to do so. And so from Brisbane City Hall, our beautiful City Hall, our people's place, it has been our privilege to welcome you and to the 4.5 billion other people of the Asia Pacific region to our home.
So thank you all again and good night.
Have a very nice evening. Good night.